This week, we are starting with week 1, term 2. And our theme this week and for the next 3 weeks will be seasons. Let's take a look at some of the work we'll be doing this week. Let's look at some of the high frequency words we'll be going through this week. Him, can, do, sister, watched, bought, made, next, brother, little, name, dog. Listening and speaking. There are 4 seasons in a year. Let's take a look at those seasons and when we can expect them. Summer. Summer is during the months of December, January, and February. Summer is the hottest month. Autumn is during the months of March, April, and May. We are currently in the season of autumn. Winter is during the months of June, July, and August. This is the coldest season. And then we have spring. Spring is during the months of September, October, and November. Spring is my favorite season. What is yours? In summer, it is very hot. We wear summer clothes like shorts and t-shirts and summer dresses. Let's look at the next slide that tells us a bit more about summer. In the bottom right, it shows the temperature. In summer, our temperatures can be anything between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius, so it gets very hot. And that's why we wear clothes like this picture. We wear short sleeves, shorts, we dress very cool in the summer. We need caps to protect us from the sun, sunglasses to protect our eyes from the sharp sun rays. And we wear open shoes to keep our feet cool. Then there's also a tree. Trees have lots of green leaves in the summer. In autumn, the leaves change color and become red and brown. The leaves fall off the trees. The weather is cooler than summer. If we look at these pictures of autumn, what does this tree look like? What is the difference between this tree and the tree that we saw in the summer pictures? The summer picture tree is green, but this one has changed golden, yellow, orangey colors. This is an autumn tree. There's a woman in the bottom right corner that's almost blowing away. That shows us that it becomes very windy in autumn. And then if we look at the clothes, it starts becoming warmer clothes to keep us warm in the cooler weather. We do not need thick, full jackets yet, but we do need long sleeves and long pants and closed shoes because it does become cooler in the autumn as it becomes closer to winter. In winter, the weather is cold. We wear warm clothes like scarves, coats, and boots. Some animals migrate. Migrate means to travel to a different area. Or some animals also may hibernate. This means they go to sleep for the whole winter. Now, if we look at these pictures of winter, look at the tree. It's bare. It has no leaves. All the leaves have fallen off. and the branches are dry. There's a little man in the bottom right corner. He is freezing. It gets so cold in the winter. That is why we need coats and jackets and warm clothes to keep us extra warm in these cold months. In spring, there are many beautiful flowers. The weather is warmer than in winter. Baby animals are born, and the trees become green again. Here we see a beautiful tree that has grown some blossoms and is becoming nice and green again. The butterflies and animals come out, and we can start wearing cooler clothes, short sleeves, shorts. We may, on some days, get some cool weather, so we might need a long sleeve shirt or a thin layered jacket for those cooler days in the springtime. Let's take a look at our phonics for this week. This week, we will be taking a look at two different sounds. First, we have the oo sound. Second, we have the e sound. Hook, wood, took, heat, team, bean, ha, oo, k, hook, wa, oo, d, wood, t, oo, k, took, ha, e, t, heat, t, e, m, team, b, e, n, bean. Let's look at the cover of the book, Dear Mum. What do you think the story is about? I'm going to read you a piece to tell you a bit more about this story. Anna and Joe send letters to their mum about their adventures as they journey to rainforests, go underground, and travel to space. They have to find 4 gems hidden by Lord Zonktron before it's time for bed. So who do you think is writing to Mum? Have you ever written letters to anyone? Please click on the link to watch the story of Dear Mum. There I read it for you. Feel free to read along with me. Stop and pause the video if it's going too fast. What do you think really happened in the story? Do you think they really did all of those things they said they did in the letters? Do you think Anna and Joe were playing with lots of toys and then they just made up a game? And this is what they came up with? What adventures do you think Anna and Joe will have next? Discuss this with your parents or your siblings. Let's look at some of the tricky words that we might find in this book. Gem, a jewel or precious stone. Look at the spelling of gem. Do you see we do not spell it with a J? It is spelled G-E-M, gem. This is a jewel or precious stone. The next word is quest. This means a long search to find something. Quest. Finally, we have the word maze. This is a confusing set of paths and walls. Your handwriting for this week. Here is an example of what you are going to do in your weekly booklet that I have given to you. Look at the example of an invitation card to a birthday party. You are going to make your own invitation to a birthday party. Look at the date. There we write it at the top right-hand corner of the letter. You skip a line and then you write dear, and you write the name of your friend. Then you are going to write about why you are inviting them. What is the invitation about? It says, please come to my birthday party. Then you are going to write the date of your party, the time of your party, and the place. Where is your party going to be held? After that, you can write what you would like your friends to bring and the activities you will be taking part in. Then RSVP means reply. And there you're going to write the cell phone number of one of your parents. And at the end, you will write your name. Here is your next handwriting activity that you will complete on Wednesday. This you will complete in your class workbook. Remember the correct spacing and remember to write your date and heading, my party list. You will copy this exactly like it is into your class workbook. Here is an example of the writing piece you will be doing. You are going to write a thank you card to the person you invited to your birthday party. Your date still goes to the top right-hand corner of your letter, and you are going to write at least 3 sentences in your thank you card.